मैं तो तेरे लिए लाया पर तू तो कहंदी मैनू पसंद नहीं आया मुझको यारों ने रोका कहते दिखाएगा धोखा मैं ना छोड़ूं ऐसा मौका नो
As we see Rahul, Mohan and Rakshan walk in to bat. Lanka Lions in a huddle. It's all to play for in the finals here of the Paper 1 IA National Sixes. A yearly event, and we've been lucky year after year to have some quality cricket to see on National Day for all of us.
Absolutely, Arjun. In fact, 18th year this year. And they've gone a couple of notches up this year with 16 teams and playing under the lights for the first time.
Yes, talking about the lights here at IA, it's been a revelation for me, even for the national team, and not just for tournaments, but even for the national teams. To train after work is a lot easier, and I'm sure in the long run it will help Singapore cricket at large, for sure. Back to the national sixes. That's the first ball, and it's a massive six. What a start to the finals here, Cash.
Absolutely, making a statement their very first ball, SRC. They mean business.
Oh, that's nicely pulled away, straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. It's going to be a single. Rakshan taking his guard as he gets ready to play the third ball of the innings. That's a massive six. That is a beautiful shot straight over the bowler. High and handsome. Rakshan, when he's on song, he's a treat to watch. For all those tuning in, what a dream start for SRC. They're definitely carrying on from the confidence of the win in the semi-finals, for sure. That's a beautiful shot over the cover. Playing to his strengths, Rakshan out there. And that's yet another six in the first over. That's the third six of the over. And that's already 19 on the board in just 4 balls. Much needed dot ball there. Oh, that's a nice touch there by Rakshan. Not really known for his touch game, but it's very smartly done. As we wrap up the first over, 23 on the board already. What a start. Chaminda, as we see, marshalling his troops.
They've gone off to a flying start here, SRC. Where to from here, Arjun? What's going to be a good score for a final?
I think anything in excess of 80 will be challenging. Runs on the board in the finals is something challenging always for the chasing side.
Even with experienced campaigners all along in the Sri Lankan Lanka Lions lineup.
That's a straight hit and another 6. I reckon so, Cash. Even with the lineup that Lanka Lions have, if they get over 80, I think it'll be a very close finals.
Is 29 there now.
It's a 4th 6 already. Wow.
And the first wicket easily taken there.
A rather unnecessary run out. I don't think there was a run there.
And the SRC captain Mithila walks in. Quickly walking into the crease. Mithila Rajapakse, who's also from Sri Lanka, playing against the Lanka Lions here.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot through covers. Rakshan sticking to his strength here.
And the crowd just loving it over here. And one more boundary from Rakshan, moving on to 24 of just 6 deliveries.
What an inning so far from Rakshan. And this guy through covers is another world.
Yes.
It's a wide ball. Really cannot afford this at this point. Already 40 on the board, not even 2 overs done. As we see Mithilal walking down the pitch to give Rakshan a few words. Another one through covers, and that's a beautiful shot, this time to the left of covers.
And time for Rakshan to retire on 28 of 7 deliveries. And at this point in the match, I think the Lanka Lions will be happy to see the back of him for at least, or they will hope that for the rest of the innings, the way he's batted.
Absolutely, and as we see Bilal, the hero from the last game, walk in, change the game on its head in the last over of their batting innings by scoring 20 and putting up a score that they could possibly defend, which they eventually defended as well. So
SRC have shifted gears big time for the finals.
yeah, as Mithilal mentioned, it's a game of bat and ball, and at the end of the day, who plays well these last 72 balls of the finals will win.
Absolutely.
That's well bowled by Sampath.
Yes, they need one good over here in the middle somewhere to slow it down a bit. Both both the teams, though, throughout the tournament, the amount of self-belief that they've had is just amazing to see. For all the viewers out there, any youngsters that are watching, you just...
That's an inside edge, and I'm sure it's a wicket.
No, there was a big noise there.
We heard it until here. I'm a bit surprised.
Yes.
Surinder agrees with us.
Surinder was fielding here at long on, not happy with that decision.
That's carved away towards covers for a single. It's neatly done there. Nice throw into the keeper.
Yes, as I was saying earlier, the energy, the confidence that they're bringing in and that belief.
That's nicely pulled away. It's going to be another boundary.
50 up already. 2.4 overs. So yes, any of you youngsters watching it, look at this and take something from this. That belief in yourself, ball after ball, is very important. What happens in that ball is done. The next ball is the one you've got to focus on and keep going and keep believing.
That's well bowled right in the block hole, just for a single down to long on. Chaminda cleans up, balls in, and last ball of the third over, 52 for 1. That's a beautiful shot, straight down the ground, and Surinder can't stop it.
Surinder ran very quickly there to try and get hold of that ball at long stop. There was no way he was going to make it because it was hit clean as a whistle.
3 overs 58, going at 19.33 here. Ominous signs here. If they can cash in the last 2 overs with Siddhant to come, maybe Rakshan as well, never know.
As we hear the National Day fireworks going up in the background over at Marina Bay.
And fireworks here at IE as well.
Yes. They're lighting up the ground here, just they are lighting up the sky over at Marina Bay.
Oh, that's very well bowled. Down to fine leg for a single. Bowling to his field there, Chaminda, an experienced campaigner.
Yes, their captain in this tournament, seen his teams through across the national level at Singapore, Premier League, many competitions all over the world. Yes, doing it very well there.
Yes, banging it short there, mixing up his length. That's really important out here. Sometimes you try to bowl full, but you forget that you can even bang the ball in. And the change of length is really important to keep the batsman guessing and not line you up.
Yes.
Once again, as we see, banged in the air. Oh my God, he's lost it in the night sky.
Yes, he has. That ball went very, very high. If there was a plane flying there right now, I reckon it would have kissed the belly of that plane.
You hardly see Chaminda miss catches. Well, that's well bowled again. But that's in the gap. The fielder not picking it up at all. Finally gets there. And it's a double.
Yeah, SRC could have pushed for a third there. You were right. The fielder did miss that ball going to cow corner there.
Sampa that long one there. Banged in again, but this time smartly played by Mithila. Just helped it along to fine leg for 4. Crucial boundary there to keep the momentum up and not letting this over impact the game the way it could have.
Yes, but 8 runs of your first 5 balls is a very decent job.
And this time it's through mid-wicket for another boundary, 2 in a row.
Well, that's still well below the average of 20 runs in the first 3 overs.
Absolutely, Cash. But still going at a very healthy, almost 18 and over.
Yes, and as I look at the score, 70 runs. They're inching and looking comfortable at this stage to cross that 80-run mark, which you pointed out as being important in a final here.
Yes, we're talking about runs on board. They certainly have them. 1 over to go. Surinder running into bowl now. It's going to be a crucial over. We know how SRC changed the game in the semis in the last over, and let's see how they do this here in the finals. That's cracked away.
A wild swing there, and Sampath doing well there to cut it off and only keep it to a single.
That's beautifully fielded.
Well fielded there over at extra cover.
Short boundary there, and time and again, SRC batsmen have targeted that very smartly.
Yes. You know, when you talk about 80 runs plus, I've seen Surinder score 100 here in a 10-over match, in a reduced match, and he's going to be coming into bat as well.
Oh, that's nicely played through the covers, and that's another boundary. This is great batting from the captain, playing a captain's knock here for sure.
And mind you, this was 100 with full 11 fielders, 11 on the ground.
Thankfully, there's a retirement at 25. Otherwise,
Yes,
we might have seen 100 in a 6-a-side game from Surinder. Never
yes,
know.
absolutely. I have no doubt about that.
That's a wide. That's 4 runs, and the ball is not counted. That's a blow right now.
Yes, absolutely. The batsman trying to play with Surinder's line there, moving around the crease, and he succeeded, I guess.
79 on the board. Slower ball, carved away to backward point. He's going for 2. That's good running there. That's fantastic running. I don't think there's a 3.
Oh, good effort there by the keeper. $81.
3 balls to go, Cash. 10 more would set this game up beautifully.
Yes.
Oh, well fielded by Surinder. Got his foot in just in the nick of time. Keeping it down to 1 could have been a boundary.
Absolutely. I hope, well, he's walking okay. I was just hoping his foot's okay. That ball was hit like a rocket.
Oh, well bowled as well. Down to Chaminda at long on. Cleans it up nicely. With his arm, it's going to be 1.
Is that the last ball coming up?
That's right. 83 on the board. A 6 here would make the target as 90. And a dot ball would...
He's moving his fielder down more finer at there, fine leg.
Oh, beautifully bowled.
Dot ball.
What an
to end
over.
End that over.
Keeping it down to 13 in the last over. Target of 84 for Lanka Lions. I think SRC will be happy with the total that they put up. What do you think, Cash?